Alright, Shalom. Alright, first and foremost, I'm the brother from GMSTAMPABAY07. I got the brother.
Alright, bud.
Alright, and we coming through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Ha, Kadash. Alright, call Halal Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Ha, Kadash. Alright, and we want to give double honors to our apostles, elders of Great Millstone. And senior salutations to the elect, the house of David. Okay, the 144,000 men out there that's laboring in this truth. All right, that's fighting the good fight of faith. All right, pressing towards the mark of salvation. Okay, understanding that this is not about us, but the will of the Most High, Yahushua. All right, so through the Spirit, you know, me and his brother, all right, we've been experiencing a lot of hell today. All right, but this lesson will be quick. All right, through the Spirit, dealing with. It's all about catching hell, man. Catching hell is a necessity. Why? Because we not of this world, man. All right? The same thing Yahushua went through is the same thing his men is going through today. That's why Yahushua put up that prayer in St. John 17 and 9, man. Okay? Because we are not of this place, man. All right? If we was of this place, all right, it'll be an easy way for us to go. Okay? It'll be an easy slate for us, man. Okay? As a matter of fact, Baba Kashar, can you give me, what is that, 1 Corinthians, there is no temptation that is taking you that is coming to man. Is that 1 Corinthians 10? Baba Kashar, let's get that real quick through the Spirit. Baba Kashar. All right, because the hell that the men of the Lord are catching, Lord's will I be a part of that number. All right, it's not something that you can just get through and be like, oh, okay, I got through that. No, man, the Spirit has to be dealing with you. Okay, you have to be, you have to grow, okay, in love and faith in Yahweh Shai. Actually dependent on the powers that are in Him, man. You know, because the Lord is going to deal with every brother in this truth according to knowledge, man. All right, okay, and according to how the Most High wants you to deal with it, man. But what Yahweh Shai said, what in the Lord's prayer. He said, let thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, man. All right? And that's how we come in, man. We embody in the scriptures, okay? Because we understand the judgment of the Lord. The Lord is a man of judgment, okay? All right? So, hey, the scriptures say he will not put more on you that you cannot bear, man. You know? So if you're going through something, the Most High is shaking something up for you, man. Because he wants you to be right. He wants you to focus on what's going on. Go ahead, I'll sorry.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. And the side note is moderate. Okay. Who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape.
That's right, man. Hey, but with a way, make a way for you to escape, man. With the temptation, make a way for you to escape. You know? Okay? Hey. So, whatever is brought upon you, matter of fact, we're going to go right to the scriptures. Give me Sirach, chapter 2. Baba Kashar, give me Sirach, chapter 2. And we're going to go straight to the point. Start at verse 3, Baba Kashar.
All right, this is Sirach, chapter 2, verse 3.
Matter of fact, through the Spirit, just start from verse 1.
Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. It said, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart, thy mind aright. Right, which is thy mind, that's right. And constantly endure. Constantly endure. And make not haste in time of trouble.
Times. Yeah, hop on you to speak. Speak, Baba Kashar.
We'll keep going.
Read that verse again, Baba Kashar.
Sirach 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright. And constantly endure.
Because what? Yahweh Shai said, he that endured to the end
shall be saved.
That's right. And with that being said, he said, all those that live godly shall suffer persecution, man. Okay? Because what? When Yahweh Shai was on the scene, he said, what? As I hear, I judge, man. Okay? Because it's not of his will, man. This is of the Most High. Okay? But what? He said, he said, I am that vine. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick through the Spirit, man. The Spirit is on fire right now. This is St. John, chapter 17. It's like it. This is St. John, chapter 15. St. John, chapter 15, verse 1. I am the true vine, and my husband is a husbandman. It's like, and my Father is a husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth fruit. Right, and when you purge something, all right, you putting it through something, man. Isaiah 40 and 10, Bible Kasha.
Isaiah 40 and 10, or Isaiah
48 and 10.
48 and 10?
Right, because the Lord is, hey, we in the purging season right now, man. Okay? All right, hey, what did Elder Pastor Hart say on his last video, man? Okay, you don't want weak men around him, man. What? Weaken what? This flesh? No, weaken the spirit. Okay? All right, lukewarm as far as what? Going through the scriptures. Understanding that this is not about us, man. It's about the spirit of power, Yahweh Shai. Okay? And prophecy being fulfilled, man. Yahweh Shai said, he said he come not to destroy the law, man. That's heavy. Okay? He come to fulfill it, man. All right? Shall he not find faith when he returned, man? Because all hell is going to break loose real soon, man. All right? And real soon it's going to be told who are the men of the Lord, man. It's going to be seen who the Lord was really dealing with the whole time. All right?
This is Isaiah chapter 48, verse 10. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction.
In the furnace of affliction, man. Okay? So this is Sirach chapter 2, verse 2. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make no haste in the time of trouble.
Right.
Cleave unto him, and depart not. Baba Kashan, give me Sirach 24 and 24. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. That's right, man. Okay, because the Most High Yahweh Shai, all right. Okay, he's the power of declaring righteousness, man. Okay, do not the scripture say in Isaiah 46, okay, declaring the end from the beginning. Okay, so the Most High Yahweh Shai is establishing something right here, man. Okay, and he's choosing his men through the furnace of affliction. So we gotta catch hell. Hell is a necessity, man. To catch hell and to go through shit, man, that's a necessity, man. Okay, because what? The men of the Lord, what? They fear the Most High and keep his commandments. And that's something that this world is not doing, man. Right? If you're doing that, the Lord is dealing with you, man. Okay? But what? You gonna catch hell because what? These demons gonna fuck with you mentally, man. All right? But what? You gotta be strong in the spirit. You gotta be strong in the mind, man. Do not the scriptures tell you in Job, all right, I demand of thee to be a man, okay?
He said, lift up, like he said, gird thy loins.
Gird up thy loins, that's right. Yeah, not gird up thy loins physically, okay, but mentally, man. By the renewing of the washing of the word, man. Okay? By the renewing of the mind, man. By understanding that the word of Yahweh Shai is our strong tower, man. The name of the Lord. We depend on the Yahweh Shai here, man. Okay? Which is the power of things that are not seen. Okay? But that's something you people can't grasp, man, because you don't have faith. Okay? Go ahead, what's up?
Sirach 24. In verse 22 on down. He that obeyeth me shall never be confounded, and they that work by me shall not do amiss. You know, it's old English.
Misconduct, right?
23. All these things are the book of the covenant of the Most High God, even the law which Moses commanded for an heritage unto the congregation of Jacob. Sirach 24 and 24. Faint not to be strong in the Lord, that he may confirm you. Cleave unto him, for the Lord Almighty is God alone, and beside him there is no other Savior.
Khan, Sirach chapter 2, verse 4. Khan, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Right, because our power is what we just read in 1 Corinthians 10. There is no temptation that is not coming such to men, man. Okay, but the Most High is faithful. Why? Because he's going to put us through that furnace of affliction, man. All right, he's going to put us through the hell, man. Okay, like Elder Apostle Ramla just said in his last video. Hey, the Most High going to give you that hell if you want it. So don't try to apply hell on yourself, man. Okay, because the Most High going to give us that hell, man. All right, why? Because we're chosen in the furnace of affliction, man. All right. Matter of fact, this is Sirach chapter 2. Verse 5, for gold, can you give me Isaiah chapter 32? Verse, I think it's like verse 6. You know what I want? You know what I want? I shall make a man more precious than fine gold. Isaiah 32, I think. Verse 1, over the sun. All right, so it says, for gold is tried in the fire, okay, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, man. Okay, so that go right back to why we catching hell on this side, man. All right, brothers might not have a way to, brothers might not have a place to stay. Okay, all right, brothers might not have brothers might not have a job, man. Okay, but what we losing on this side to gain everlasting immortality, man, which is life in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, which is the kingdom of Israel. All right, by the way of the Most High Yahweh, sending His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai, our Lord and our Savior, who died for our sins, man, the elect first and foremost, to inherit that everlasting life, man. Okay, as the scriptures say, I go and prepare a place for thee. Why? Because we believe. This ain't about us. This is about faith. The scriptures tell you it is impossible to please the Most High without faith. You got to have faith that the Lord is going to deliver you out of the hell you're going through, man. You know.
I didn't find that one, but I'm finna go for this one. This is Sirach chapter 2 verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon you, Salaki, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Come.
And the reason why I brought that one out, because this is basically talking about you being refined. You being refined, that means that you're being purified. When you're going through, so fire is something that you don't want to be touching because it hurts. You know, but at the same time, though, you use fire as well whenever you cook or something, right? You know what I'm saying? You get all the impurities out of the chicken. You put it into the oven. So with that heat, fire, even on the grill. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir, man. Why? Because all the hell and atrocities that's going to be placed here on the planet Earth. See, the Most High is purging us right now, man. But see, the hell that's getting ready to place here on the planet Earth, that's for you Negro, like you 2/3 of you Negro, Latino, Native American Indians, man. All right? And the so-called white man Esau, Edom, and you other fucking nations that dwell here, man.
That's
right, man.
And 2/3 are heathen as well.
Yep, kind. Hey, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished.
Right.
Proverbs 16. Okay, but what? We understand these things, man. So that's why the topic of this video, okay, is to catch hell is a necessity. Right. Because we catching it right now so that we can be purified in the times we coming in. Baba Kusa, can you give me Isaiah 32? That's what I wanted through the Spirit.
You said that earlier.
Yeah, kind. Start at verse 2, Baba Kusa. Because the hell that's getting ready to place here, all right, the scriptures tell you in Amos chapter 9, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. All right, but if you don't have Yahweh Shemi outside as a hedge, okay, over you in that time, all right, you're going to be done away with, man. All right, ultimately, okay, because this is a thing of faith, all right. Okay, the strength of our salvation is the fear of the Lord, which is our treasure, man. Okay, go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah chapter 32, verse 2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
Because the death and destruction that's going to be here on the planet Earth, you Negro, Latino, and Native American Indians, if you go down a little bit further, it says, rise ye up, ye women that are at ease. All right, so the women of our nation, okay, the only head you have is a man of the Lord.
Right.
But you're not going to have that in this time because you have cleaved unto the so-called white man, man.
Right.
All right, and the men of the Lord have been suffering and catching that hell, which was a necessity, okay? All right, so that we can be pure in a rock. All right, have built our house upon a rock, which is Yahweh Shemi Awashai, that first great millstone, okay, which is faith, man, and the times we coming into, man. All right, because the only way out of here is through faith, man. All right, hey, do not the scripture say in Hebrews, okay, it is impossible to please the Most High without faith. By faith, Noah prepared an ark, man. Are not we preparing that same ark spiritually, the house of David?
That Hebrews 11th chapter talks nothing. It talks straight about faith.
That's right.
Faith is a gift, and the gift is something that you don't. I mean, you're not gonna go to the store and buy yourself a Breitling watch, wrap it up, hand it to yourself, and be like, oh, what's this? Open it up. Oh, it's a gift to me. Nah, you don't do that. So faith is a gift that's given from Yahweh by Shemi Awashai, which is why it's so much more blessing, man. It's something that we can take and we can cherish until through this whole ministry that we live in.
Baba Kusa, can you give me Sirach chapter 2, start at verse 6? We're gonna close out around verse 10. All right, because hey, man, at the end of the day, all right, the hell we catching is to purify us and to make us bold and stand stiffly. Okay, so when the times we coming into, man, the only people that's gonna have a hedge over them is the elect. Okay, those that actually believe in this thing of ours, man. Those that actually believe in the testimonies that's written. All right, in the doctrine, the true doctrine that was given from us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai by our elders apostles, start with elder to on down, okay? Go ahead, I'll stop.
This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 6. Believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way right and trust in him. He that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy.
The scriptures say, ye that fear the Lord, wait. Do not the scriptures say, wait ye upon the Lord? Okay, the scriptures say, wait upon me till I rise up against the prey. We don't have no power. Hebrews 4 and 12. The word of the Most High is quick and powerful. That's our sword. This is our sword. All right, and Ephesians 6. All right, we girded up by the words of the Lord, man. See what you got on your counter. All right, what you got at your house. This is actually the most powerful weapon on the planet Earth, man. All right, but see the elect. Malachi 3 and 16.
That's right.
This was written for us.
That's right.
Because in the times we coming into, this what we gonna depend on. This called a comfort, man.
I pray for them. I pray
not for the world, right? Which is Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, man. Okay, and who he prayed for, the elect. Okay, see, hey, the Lord's not dealing with the whole nation of Israel, man. And that's what you people gotta understand.
He's not dealing with the whole world. Tell the
Period.
Christians that.
Period. That's right. But see, you're going to realize that after death by pain, man,
right.
as is written in the scriptures. Why? Because
you looked at the law.
Bro, I was just going to say that through the spirit. I
know
swear.
You was going spirit.
The spirit. I was just going to say, you have loathed at his law, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother. Baba Kasam, man. Bro, I was just going to say that, bro.
Sirach 2 and 6 again. Believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy and go not aside lest ye fall.
Baba Kasam, give me hold that. Give me Psalms 33 and 18. Baba Kasam. Because the scriptures say, ye that wait on the ye that fear the Lord, wait on his mercy. Baba Kasam, give me that. We gonna let the scriptures speak, man.
That's right.
This is why we gotta catch hell, man. Because this is a power of prophecy. This here, you can't move off your own will. You gotta go off the words of the Most High, man. That's why the scriptures say, my thoughts are not your thoughts, man. Okay, because see, you come into this and you want to be somebody. This ain't about you, man.
I was just going to say that.
God, this is about the will.
I was just going to say that,
That's
brother.
the spirit.
It's not about you.
Yeah, it's the spirit.
I've chosen you to be an example of somebody that's full of faith, hope, and fear. So with that being said, you have to go through these trials and tribulations, because when people see you at that lowest state, they're like, you bugged out of your mind. You was doing all right. I mean, until you start reading the Bible. But they don't understand. It's the Bible that's actually making you stronger in the spirit. But when all this shit fall, you're going to be looking dumb, but I was already looking dumb in your eyes before you start looking stupid.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I mean? So we taking the L's right now, so that in the end, like I always say, this is spiritual war. So every man had a spiritual battle. Conquer your spiritual battles. Even taking the L is conquering your spiritual battle, so you can win a spiritual war. Alright?
That's right.
You said Psalms 33, 18?
Yes, Baba Kasam.
Salaki, this is Psalms chapter 33, verse 18. Behold, the eye of Yahweh Bashimi Yahushai,
right, which is his chariots, okay,
is upon them that fear him.
Right, so the same book that was written for us, the eyes of Yahweh Bashimi Yahushai, okay, is upon us that fear him, okay? So this book wasn't written for mass majority of the world. So when we doing these lessons, all right, when we bring out this edification, you brothers out there that's catching hell, all right, it's a necessity for us to catch this hell, man. All right, because the same thing Yahweh Shai went through, the same thing he said we was going to go through, man. Because, hey, if the world had hated you, know that it hated him first, man. All right, go ahead, I'll go show.
Keep going on?
Yes, come.
This is Psalms chapter 33, verse 19. I'm going to go back to 18. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy.
Right, hope in his mercy, man. And what is that mercy? Salvation, the chariots, man, coming to get us the hell out of here, man.
You getting food in that day when you don't take the RFID chip and you on the run. That's mercy.
That's right,
A
man.
bottle of water appearing before you when you on the run from Gurgle troops. That's mercy. The mercy, because you got to go through hell to get to heaven. People say that. They say that so seldomly and so loosely. Oh man, you gotta go through hell to get to heaven. They talking about that. You don't know what they're talking about in churches and Christianity. You don't know what hell is like. If you can still go to the store and buy yourself a gallon of water, buy your kids some Fruit Loops, all right, the homogenized milk, that red milk.
Yep.
Come on, man. If you can still go to the store and women can buy your tampons, come on, man. You ain't in hell. Because you think you're in heaven. You're comfortable.
Yeah.
We know we in hell.
That's right.
Which is why we're suffering righteously. Well, hell is necessary, man, in this ministry.
That's right.
It refines you, make you realize how much more you need Yahweh Bashimi Yahushai.
That's right.
Because you was made for him. We are service to Yahweh Bashimi Yahushai. Regardless how you look at it, man.
That's why we brought out Isaiah 48:10. The Lord chose us through a furnace of affliction, man. All right? Hey, that's why brothers that come into this truth, all right, and brothers that's in this ministry, they've been laboring way longer than me. All right, hey, we got a history of catching hell. Brothers got a history of experience of depending on the Lord. The only way out of here is the Lord, man. So that we able to give back to younger brothers, man, that come into this thing and, yo, I'm going through something. That's the whole thing about being in order, man. All right, that's why the Most High Yahweh Shai said he's building the house of David that have fallen and closing up the breaches, man. Okay, this is something that's spiritually being done right before, manifesting right in front of you people's eyes, man. But you can't see it unless the Lord Yahweh Shai have chosen you. Okay, as the scriptures say, and we're gonna continue to say this, man. Romans 11. All right, the election have obtained it, and the rest were blind, man. Okay, because 2/3 ain't gonna get it, man. All right, as the scriptures have said.
Well, 2/3 not gonna get it because 2/3 is the same ones who said, "Let Yahweh blood be upon them." 2/3 are the same ones that had Aaron make a golden calf for them when they came out of Egypt. Those are the same spirit. They keep coming back. Now, what the Lord said in Hebrews 8:8, what he gonna do? Make a new covenant with us, and then he gonna put his laws into our inward parts. So 2/3 always been us since the get-go. Understand that. So now it's time for us, who are the 1/3, 144,000, to continue to suffer for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. They go back to the prophet Elijah. They go back to Samson. Even though Samson went out, they go back to him. Look at King David. Yeah, David committed adultery, but the Heavenly Father said that was the man that was after Yahweh's heart.
Hell, King Solomon.
Yeah. Right? Look at King Solomon, the most wisest man on earth. But what was his downfall? Women. So we all, this flesh. This flesh cannot be conquered except by one person. That's Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. And he took the greatest L of all,
which was to lay down his life a ransom for many.
So he went through the hell. So what makes you think you're not gonna go through the hell? You mean to tell me you can go into the church, being a harlot, sleeping with different men in the church, and you think the Lord gonna save you? The Lord went through hell for the elect, for those who believe and fear, not for those who just come in there and think, oh, I'm righteous, I'm proud, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Yeah. The Lord got my, I'm saved by the blood of the Lord. You ain't been saved. You still gotta wake up in the morning and clock into your 9 to 5. Ain't none of y'all saved, man. Y'all still slaves. Y'all ain't saved. Y'all slaved.
Right.
That's it. Back in. This is Psalms 33 and 19. To deliver their souls from death and to keep them alive in famine. That's why I say the Most High. I said mercy. You said mercy to chariots and everything. But for the chariot, you got to get through you got to get through all that bullshit, the hell.
That's right.
I was so waiting for the Lord. So like 33 Psalms 33 and 19, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. I was so waited for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's it.
He was our help and our shield.
That's it. So you trying to find out.
That was 300.
Yeah, kind of. You coming in here, trying to send agents, up against the man of the Lord. Look, all we got is faith, man. All we got is hope. Like Elder Apostle Hart said decades ago. See, this ministry is about grace and mercy, who is to his saints. This is just a testimony of Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai told us to wait on him.
Elder Apostle Hart did say that. I believe it was on that push video. A brother took compilations of the push video, prophesying to Shallow here, and like the last 10 seconds, Elder Pastor Hart said, "Hey man, all we really got is hope." And you can hear it in his voice, like, man, that's all we got.
All we got.
And you can hear it in his voice and his spirit, like that's all we really have.
Right? Because
you know what I'm saying? Man, that's all we got, man. We hope. We hope and pray we be saved, man. We know that 144,000 and 1/3 gonna be saved, but I hope I be saved.
Part of that.
But at the same time, I hope that we be saved because we are like-minded men, women, children. Talk about 1/3, 144,000. You know what I'm saying?
That's why the scriptures say, "He that endured to the end
shall be saved."
Right.
So you hope.
Yep.
Whether it's 30 years, 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, 6 months. You hoping and praying that you be saved, man.
That's right. Day by
That's
day.
what it's all about, day by day. Because you heard the word of the Lord. A man didn't just come out there with a podium and professed his word, and then you believed him. No, he used this right here.
The word of the Most
to
High.
bring you to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Not to bring you to him, to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, because those who fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai shall speak by his words and live by his words.
That's right. That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
Psalms 33 and 21. For our heart, mind, shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. Let thy mercy, O Lord, parentheses, be upon us according as we hope in thee.
That's it. Hey, and then I just did a video yesterday. The etymology of the word hope means confidence in the future, man. You know? So, hey, and Baba Shah, give me a second. We're going to close out on this. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9.
2nd Ezra 6 and 9.
Yes, Baba Shah. Come, because, hey, at the end of the day, Jacob has to receive his blessing, man. All right, hey, that's just what it is, man. Esau got his blessing. Okay? You can see it. All right? And at the end of the day, it's coming to an end, man. It's like it. All right? You Negro, Latino, Native American Indians, the whole world was given into the hands of the wicked. All right? But now we at the end, man. Yahweh Shai getting ready to come back. Isaiah 63, verse 1, Psalms 47. All right? Vengeance is in his heart, man. Okay? The scripture, Revelations 1, all eyes shall see him, even them that pierced him. This is about Yahweh Shai. But look, the beginning of it that followeth is what's important, man. Because that's the kingdom that's going to be set up forever. So it's a necessity to catch hell on this side, man. Why? Because we're going to be, that's why the scriptures say, the hell that we catch, man, is not worthy to be compared to the everlasting righteousness that shall be revealed in us, man. That's
right.
You know? Because, bro, we getting ready to live. Bro, we getting ready to live forever, man. And I speak to myself first and foremost. We getting ready to do things that these eyes are not worthy to even fathom, man. All right? We need the new bodies, man. We need that mercy. We need that promise. We need that blessing to come through. Okay, that's called mercy, man. Go ahead, brother. Baba Shah.
2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9.
Baba Shah, start at verse 7.
7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth?
Yeah, right. So now we can see right now, we see the times, man. Out there in Russia, you just got it was raining down blood, okay? It was raining blood out there in Russia, man. Okay, these are omens, man. You got the longest lunar eclipse out there in the Middle East. All right, these are omens showing you the 2nd Ezra 9 verse 1. If you go up a little first, it say measure down the time diligently in itself. So we can say, did not Yahweh say nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom?
I got something.
Come on, Baba Shah.
This is Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 1. Hear ye the word which Yahweh by Shemi Yahweh Shai speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
That's right.
Verse 2, thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
Right, and the so-called chariot, so-called UFOs, all right, that has always been our salvation. That's how we got out of the land of Egypt, man. A pillar by night, man, if I'm not mistaken. What's that, Baba Shah?
A pillar of fire by night and a cloud by day.
Hey, that's right, man. Okay, and for you niggas out there, man, that don't believe and have no faith in the Lord is gonna kill you niggas, man.
Hey, I just want to add, the reason why I brought that up because you spoke about the lunar eclipse, the lunar eclipse in the Middle East. That's why he said, be not dismayed at those signs, because he's speaking to you Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Since Genesis, man, since the beginning, all right? That's the spirit, man. Since the beginning, the Lord set the moon, the stars in the heavens for a reason, for them to be signs of the times, man.
And the brother just put a video up too about Salakia. Forgive me. My brother just put a video up too. I saw before we came out here. They had, I think it was CNN. They was talking about what do the government know about UFOs? This is present day today. But you got fools out here talking about some of the UFOs don't even fucking exist. Fuck out of here. That's why the brother from GMS Fruit of Knowledge, he said he had a dream about somebody in Nazariah's camp coming up out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High is working so heavy. Hey, as fast as these prophecies come to pass, it's the same way the brothers putting up videos. You want to watch and read them all, but it's like every time you click one, that's so edifying. But damn, brother, and 5 more brothers just put up a video. And that one video was like 10 minutes or maybe 20 minutes, but every minute was worth it. So it's like the time is moving so fast, man, you can't even fathom it. Like, you know what I'm saying? How diligent Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is because of their word. So as diligent as the Lord is with his word, we have to be diligent as well. That's why the scripture says, be diligent to make your calling and election sure, man. Right. Hearing his word, hearing that you Negro, Latino, Native American Indians. Remember, we're still in 2nd Ezra 6. I was just going to tell you, hold that for me. That you Negro, Latino, Native American Indians, that you are the children of the Most High, man. That's what it all boils down to. Okay? But what you don't understand the ways of the Lord. That's it. You don't understand the ways of the Lord, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother. Bump yourself. Second, you have something?
No. I'm going to pull this out after this.
The second Ezra chapter 6 verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, and what shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Right, symbolizing the pulling down of the so-called white man's rulership, man. Right, and that was from the beginning. That was in Genesis. Okay, go ahead, brother.
Verse 9, 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world.
Right, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, he's the end of the world. So that's why you see all hell breaking loose around the four corners of the earth. Because Job 9:24 says the earth. Because Job 9:24 says the earth was given into the hand of the wicked, man. But then when you go into Sirach 10, okay, it shows you how the Lord is going to set up one that is profitable. How? Because Proverbs 21, okay? The king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. So what? The Most High is going according to his word, man. His prophecy, okay? This is his word. His word shall not return it to him void, man. Okay, so all this hell must break loose. That's why we catching hell right now as being men of the Lord's will. Because the hell that's going to get ready to break loose, we're going to be able to stand in that day boldly. You know? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Right. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. That's the kingdom that's going to be set up forever, man. By Yahweh sending his only son, Yahweh Shai, all right, to rain havoc on you people, man, first and foremost. Because we can't get the kingdom unless this hell come past, man. This hell got you Negro, Latino, never let the English, you gotta be wiped out, man. Why? Because you are wicked, man.
2/3.
Kind of 2/3. You
2/3.
Kind of 2/3. You don't. This word, man. You're not for the word, man. Okay. You were written about to be destroyed, man. You are preserved to be destroyed, and that's just the way it is. So that's why the Lord said, "Pray not for these people, man." Okay. All right. So with that, Lord's will. Matter of fact, let me grab this. This is St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. See how it shine. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send. We're going to speak on this Baba Kashab.
Go ahead.
And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
That's right.
Okay? Hey, through the Spirit, man. That's just what it is. So that's what we got to catch this hell, man. Because Yahweh Shai told us what? To go out to the highways and byways and what? Preach this truth. Okay? And to gather in his elect, man. All right? To bid in as many into the marriage, so that what? When he come back, those that are being purified, okay, by the trials and tribulations that they catching, the hell they catching, all right, that we can stand stiffly when the time to come, man. And the time that's to come, we can have a surety that we are those men, Lord's will, man. All right, because everybody ain't doing what we doing, man. Everybody ain't standing up for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, niggas out here sleeping on the powers, man, and that's why niggas got to be put to death. Okay. All right. So with that, you got anything you want to say?
I'm with you, Spirit.
Come. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. All right, double honors to our apostles and others of great millstone who do labor well and rule well and taught us this truth through the Spirit. All right, and power Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Quadash. All right, and single salutations to you, Akim, the 144,000, the house of David, the men of the Lord that's out here across the four corners of the earth that preaching this truth and sincerity, faith and honesty, and presence towards that mark of salvation. All right, and also salutations to you women out there, all right, and men and children that shall be saved in childbearing. All right, that's a part of the elect. Beautiful. Okay,
beautiful.
All right, and with that I say, and with that I say, Hawwa Shalom.
Shalom.